I have dried the painting and I'm ready to put a light source on it. Okay, my light source will be coming out of my left. It'll be coming across the painting like this. Okay. Okay, so we'll start over here and work our way left to right. Let's put a shadow in here like this, like here, and let's run one like right to there, to there, to there. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to see if this is all going to work here. I'm going to start up on the house up here, on the little seaside cottage here. This is a little scene in Fort Lauderdale. I worked quite a bit in Fort Lauderdale a couple years ago, and this is one of the scenes that came from Fort Lauderdale. Okay, we're here. Now, the stovepipe would run a shadow across like that. All your windows are recessed, so there would be a little shadow in here. There'd be a shadow there. I'll run that completely off over here. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This here would all be in shadow out to about right to there. Okay, so we'll put that in shadow. Also, too, there would be a shadow on right there. And I can put a shadow up in these little areas up there. Now, coming down here, this is the area I was concerned about, was this right here. Okay, I have a shadow that comes up here like that, and over, and I see that I fixed this by putting a shadow on the face of it like that. Okay, see how that works? It's just something very, very simple there, okay? Now, we'll start here and work our way. There's a little lip here, and it would come over here to there, and it would come in like this, okay? There'd be a little shadow there. Now, this is where it gets very interesting right here. I'm going to have to go to a smaller brush, and then we can put in, I need to cut around all these figures here, because with this here, there would be a shadow going over here like this, okay? Like that, okay? Also, too, I see that there is a indication of some roof material. Could be a metal roof like that, like that. And I see I need one more in right here, okay? Now, the sun's coming this way. This building would throw a shadow, and it would be behind these figures because they're on the boat. Okay, so I have to be very careful and go around each figure here. Have that guy, look at how that arm shows out. There like that, and it comes down and it goes around that guy's behind right there. Okay, and it comes in like this. And basically what's going to happen is it's going to showcase these figures here. And it would only go to about right to here. Okay, now on these figures here, there, ooh, how did I get that on there? There would be a shadow on this side of them. Okay, there would be a shadow on this side, like right to there. Okay, I have no idea what that white is, but it looks pretty cool, so I'll just leave it like that. Okay, now in here, now underneath here, this guy's figure, there would be a shadow here. Okay, and there would be a shadow there. And it would go over to there. See how that works? That was a very interesting little area there, and I think it worked out very, very nicely. I can see I need to put this guy's arm like he's reaching down into here, and have his other one over here. Looks like there we go. Now, that completed that area, and I think it looks very nice. This here, it's okay. I could take a little 8 round, 12 round, and come up here, and there could be little shadows on these fishing things here. We can go ahead and put those in there. Like that, bring them down here, and it would come over like this, and that's the other side over here, and it would pick it up again, and it would come over to here like that. Okay, like that. Now, let's get into this area here. Oh, and up here, we need to put a shadow on this right there. Put a shadow on there to there. I see it's starting to look very, very good here. I'm very happy with this. On this down here, what I'm going to do is I am going to pull a shadow all the way across most of this boat here, and then over and down, like there's something out of the composition that is throwing this shadow. Okay, let's go over here, and what I will do here is I'll put a shadow on this little white building here, and it will describe the top of that. I got a little carried away with my pink, but I'm not concerned about that. Let's come under here. Let's get rid of this and there, and what that does is that accents the boat there, and we'll come over here. Now, this guy, this figure here, so let's go ahead and put him in like that, and let's run a shadow over here like this and down like that. There, okay. And then the back of the truck here would be in shadow, and it would go like this over to here. And then there would be a little shadow here. And there would be a little shadow on each side of these pylons here. And there would be a shadow there and a shadow there. And let's run that on over to there. Okay, now for these here, just take that and just go like that. Like that, and that'll give you indication it's a sailing ship. Here, I have no idea what's happening into here. We could make another one there. And if you want to, you can make another one there. Whatever you want to do. Just be very positive with it. Okay, I have a little bit of white area here for the palm tree. Let's put a value on it right there. And I see I need something there. And it's looking pretty good here. I think what I need to do is I need to, on my sketch, it doesn't show anything. I need to bring this shadow across here and to tie into there. Just like that, okay? And I think we need to continue that down. I think I'm going to leave that the way it is. Next, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put a shadow on the ship. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken up my shadow combination with ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson, because on the water I need a little bit darker of a value on it. Okay, if I put that on top of that, you would hardly see any contrast. So what we need to do here is I need to come over here and throw a shadow like this, and there would be a shadow here. It would go up here and it would go all the way across into there. Okay, now I'm going to run this shadow up here and down and over. That tells me that there's something out of the composition here that's throwing. And what I'll even do is I'll even cut this corner off here and come in like that and come down like that. Okay, there could be something over here, and that breaks up that shape. Okay, now let's see what we can do here. Let's just pull this in here. I need to put a shadow on this right here, and then coming over here, and this shadow would run on here, would run a shadow out like that, and it would come back on that. Okay, now I can't do the water until I get a darker mixture, but I have one more little dinghy here. Okay, let's put the shadow on the dinghy there, and I'm thinking that it'll probably pretty much take care of itself here. Now I need to mix the darker shadow. I'll just throw a little bit of ultramarine blue, a little bit of alizarin crimson, and that'll make me a darker value, and it'll show up very nicely in the water. Okay, now with this I'll go right over the top of that, and what'll happen is this will show through. You'll be able to see this when it dries, and we can put a little raise in there and a little raise in there. Okay, and we can come over here, and I want to pull this down over to here and down like that. Okay, we could even throw a shadow in like that. Who knows? In that case, I've got to touch this again. When I did that, it would have left a blossom on that. Okay, coming over here. Okay, this is going to run into that, and it's going to run all the way across the front here. Let's put it in right here like this. This would be very dark under here. And let's cut the front of that boat off just like that. Okay? Okay, because that looks like it's sticking in front of there. So we can come over here and we'll darken this water up here. And here we go. And we can run this out here like this. And then we can make this really dark right here. Okay. Pull into that white area, over to here and down. Okay. I'll continue this on over. Let's continue it on over here. But it really makes a nice effect when you just leave it alone. Okay, once you get to this stage. Over here, just make some curly cues. The same with over here. Just make something that looks very reasonable. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe this might be a good time to stop. Here, let's pull this off here and put it into there. I think, oh, we need to do some more over here. So I'll get a different brush. I'll come over here, and there would be a shadow in there. There would be a shadow in here. Okay. I need one more set of darks in here to take care of the really dark areas of the water here. So, mixing up a dark. You can come in here and just put a couple like this. We can run one like this and just bring this off to the edge like here and hook it into there like that. Come over here, get it there. We can put a nice dark back here, but now you got to remember to go around your dinghy. Here, okay. There we go. Now, using a big brush, I'll come down here and I will just start throwing them in right here. Just do a little bit of area here. You don't want to do too much. Let's just plug right in with that, and we can come over here. Oh, that's even better. Let's just do it right here and do something like that. Okay. And we'll bring this. Oh yeah, that works very nicely. Looking at my sketch, I see I followed it pretty well. Now, coming over to here, I'll bring that down to there. Here, 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 and here. And once again, we will just use this and we'll start coming out like that. Okay? Just make some indications that it's water. Okay? Like that. And then right up here on the horizon line, we could put a dark up into that area and there. Okay? I kind of like what's happening down here. I think that would pretty much take care of that. Now, let's go over here and let's throw a couple darks in to complete the project, and then I have to sign it. Okay, so let's go over here and we'll put, this is really dark here, and you can see just how dark it is when I put it up against the other here. Okay, we need a dark right here, and we need a dark there, and let's put one in here and here. Okay, let's come over here, and on here we can do this like that, over here like that. And let's put a dark there. I don't want to get too carried away with my darks there, and I want to get rid of that white and bring that down and just do something here like this, like that. Come over here. Let's make a dark right here and bring it down into there, and we can come up here with some darks in here like that. I think that's looking pretty good. Couple more things here. Let's get this big number. I think it's a number 8. It's a number 8. It's a really good brush. The Dream Catcher brush. It's a really good brush. Okay, here we go. Like this. Now in these areas here, you can put in all sorts of this here, come up here, come up like that. Over here, come over here like this. I'm probably standing right in the way where you can't see it. There you go. Just make some indications. And this too here. We can put a little in here and bring it out like that. This is the tropics, so don't be afraid to do something really cool in here. Okay, let's do this here and pull that out like that. Now, take our butter knife here, okay? We'll get some of this here, okay? And we can put a line. There's all sorts of lines everywhere on these. Coming over here, and it goes over into here, okay? And I should tie in that dinghy to the main boat here, but I'm not going to. I'm just not even going to worry about it. it won't go far if it's going anywhere. Okay, let's come up here, get a very, very small little brush, and let's do a couple more lines here. Okay, where it comes over and meets here, they usually tie it off here, like that. Let's give this guy a fishing pole. Okay, and what this, let's see, this guy here, he is holding up a line that goes over to here. Okay, now that'll work there. And what we can do here is come in here, and there'll be a line to there. And let's see, where else can we can do one right here. We can do two right there. And what we can do here also is we can darken these up, the uprights. And we can put a dark there and there. I think that looks pretty good. We might need a couple little birds, but other than that, I think that's looks real well. I need to sign it right here. Oh, and always on these pleasure craft, any type of water vessel, they will have a name on them. So let's just take red and just do an abstract, just like that. Okay. And then also too, let's get back here, take some red, and we can sign the name here. Okay, and we'll do one more. Okay, you got signature status, let's put them on. Okay, let's see, let's give this guy a red belt. Okay, and look at this, we have some red here, so let's outline this right here. See how that red bounces off of that green? They're complements, so they will work very nicely together. Okay, I think that will complete the project. Thank you very much.